We arrived in the hall of the guards. Gosh, I really don't want to go. Her again? What is it this time? Cat got your tongue? Again? I... You? Uh... I found something. Something? You're bothering me because you found something? I glanced at the boys, hoping that they would intervene, but no one moved. I found this. I showed the piece of crystal to Miko. What is... Oh. She turned towards Jamon and started talking to him in a language that I didn't understand. Then she turned back to me. How is it that you are in possession of this piece of crystal? I found it. Oh, really? Where? Oh, well... You know where you found it, don't you? Actually, I'm not the one who found it. Not you! It looks like she's losing patience. Mary gave it to me. He made me promise not to tell you. He thought if I told you, you would think I was less... weird. I heard Nivra and Ezarel laugh behind me. Do you know where he found it? No, I didn't ask. I didn't think it was this... important. I see. You couldn't have known. I've been saying it from the beginning. This girl is useless. Oh, chill, Ezarel. There's no need to throw arcane dust on the fire. Erica, step out of the room. We have to talk. Where should I go? Fine. Jamon, boys, let's go somewhere else to talk about her situation. My situation? What do you mean? Talk about my situation? They all left the room, completely ignoring me. Nice. Now I'm all alone. I'm not going to let things happen like this. I should go see what they are saying about me. I don't want her to stay here. That's enough! You are going to stand by your responsibilities. You insisted that she stay, so she is staying. The ruckus seems to be coming from the pantry. I push the door open just a bit. To see the boys, Miko, and Jamon arguing. We insisted. Are you kidding me? It was Caro that insisted she stay. Grrr. I don't want her in the God of El. It's that simple. Do I have to remind you who gives the orders here, Ezarel? Before asking if we want to keep her, the question is she useful? No, she's human. How could she be useful? Ugh.
He's not wrong. She doesn't seem too independent.
She doesn't seem very strong either. I don't see her holding a halberd or a sword.
I mean, she could always stay in the pantry for me.
That is really all you think about, Nevra.
At least that way she would be useful for something.
Seeing her stature, she would only last a couple of days. In any case, she is now in one of the gods, and there's to be no more discussion about it. It wouldn't be the first time that we sent away a member of one of the gods. We have always had good reasons. There is a good reason now. Oh, really? And what is it? She is weak, useless, and probably stupid. She doesn't know anything about our world. Is that enough, or should I keep going? That Ezarel seems to really have something against me. I was just about to walk in to intervene when someone stopped me.
It's not very polite to eavesdrop through open doors. Then again, I can understand the urge, hearing the noise they are making.
He let go of my arm. I was squeezing my fist. I was so angry about what Ezarel said about me.
Ezarel isn't a bad guy, but he can be a bit extreme sometimes. Don't pay attention to what he says. In any case, he doesn't make the decisions here.
Yeah, I guess it's a good thing that Miko is here after all.
I see that you know who the boss is around here.
The others came out of the pantry. They looked surprised to see me there. Were you spying on us? Again? No, but you guys were yelling so loudly that everyone could hear. Or rather, just you were loud enough. Miko turned towards Leafton before looking at me. Since I guess you heard everything, I should just say it here. This girl is your responsibility. You insisted she stay, against my opinion, so stand by your decisions.
We stand by our decision, but we just don't want her to stay forever.
I don't want to stay here forever either. So, everyone agrees then? Yeah. Finally, some hope. Good. Let's put this piece of crystal back in its rightful place. Can you give it to me now? I handed Miko the piece of crystal. I followed Miko and the others to the crystal room. As she arrived in front of the pedestal, she brought the piece of crystal close to its counterpart. The two stones started to glow with a magnificent light. It was almost enchanting. Suddenly, something incredible happened. The piece of crystal that Mary found fused with the larger crystal. It's as if they had never been separated. At that moment, a ghostly-looking woman appeared in front of me. I was dazzled by her beauty. She slowly moved her arm and pointed at me. She whispered a few words, but I couldn't hear what she was saying. She disappeared immediately after that. What? How is that possible? The crystal, She? I turned towards everyone. They all looked really shocked. Wait, what was that thing? They all just stared at me. That thing, as you said, is the spirit of the Grand Crystal.
Oh?
She hasn't appeared since the crystal had been broken. But I don't understand. How can that woman be the crystal? She's not really the crystal. She represents its spirit. This is how we see it when she appears in front of us. And do these appearances happen often?
Not really. It's actually very rare.
How rare?
Before certain important events, such as a natural disaster, the birth of a royal child, a change in the mana, or the arrival of a human, I guess.
Sort of like one of those old lady tellers? Old lady what? I mean, a fortune teller. You could say that. We actually say oracle. I wonder why the spirit, or oracle rather, appeared in front of me. I'm just a simple human. I'm not important in this world in any way. However, she almost designated me. Truthfully, I hope that she's mistaken me for someone else. I don't want to stay here, especially after what everyone has said about me. Why would she appear in front of her? There is no reason. For once, I agree with Ezarel.
Unless...
Unless what? Nothing happens without a reason. The oracle appearing, or the fact that you appeared in this room when you first arrived. Meaning... Nothing. We would just waste time trying to explain everything to you. It's not a human thing.
That's the point. Maybe she isn't just a human.
What do you mean by that?
How else would you explain that the spirit of the crystal came to her? It doesn't appear without a reason.
You're not wrong there. And what if she... Miku looked at me up and down.
I'm not sure I understand everything that is going on.
She may have fairy blood.
Haha, that's a good one, Miko.
Very funny, yeah. I'm serious, Ezarel. We'll have to have her take the test.
You really want us to waste time on her?
This isn't up for discussion. Have her take the test.
Miko left and the conversation ended. Jamon and the other boys followed her. Only Ezarel stayed behind.
If the test is negative, can I go home?
Yes, that is why it's a waste of time to have you take it. There is no chance that you are a fairy.
Ezarel complained for a moment before finally leaving me. After what everyone had said about me, I was determined to go home. To do that, I had to prove to them that I'm just a human. I decided to help Ezarel to prepare the test. I entered a room, and in the middle was a table filled with numerous flasks. There were stacks of books on the shelves, and a few mixtures were boiling over Bunsen burners. Ezarel was already here, his nose deep in a spell book. Observe Ezarel silently. I stayed in a corner and preferred to watch what Ezarel was doing. He looked surprisingly focused. Finally, he came towards me.
I'm surprised you didn't come bother me.
I don't like to be bothered when I work, so...
You did the right thing. I don't like being bothered while I work either. Here, take this.
He handed me a piece of paper. It had a list of ingredients written on it. Okay. Where can I find all this?
You can find some of these items in the shops. For the others, you'll have to figure out how to procure them.
Okay, thanks. Well, here is the list of items I need to find. Purified water, golden cypress sap, a scarlet stone, and a luna fruit. Okay, now I have purified water. Jamon, what are you doing here?
Me watching exit.
Oh, okay. I took a step forward to leave.
You have reason to go outside?
No, not really. I just wanted to take a look around.
Erica no go outside then.
Okay. He blocked the way and I had to turn around. Oh, Nivra! Perfect timing.
It's always perfect when I arrive.
Ezarel asked me to find some ingredients for the fairy test. And I'm not too sure what a luna fruit is.
It's a fruit, right?
I have no idea what it is.
And you figured that I could help you?
Well, yeah, you seem pretty nice.
I can only be nice to a damsel in distress, right?
Thanks?
Come on, I'll help you find this famous fruit.
I followed Nivra to the marketplace. I can find one at the market?
Where else would you find one?
I don't know. I've barely visited anything here.
That's true.
I think the worst part in all this is that he purchased the fruit from a talking cat. Erica. Oh, it's you. What's going on?
Oh, nothing.
Uh, hmm. Say, Israel asked me to find the ingredients for the test, but I don't know where to find them all.
Oh, show me your list.
I handed the list to Velkion.
Oh, a scarlet stone.
Yes, is it like a red stone or something?
Hmm.
What?
I'm surprised you know what it is.
Oh, I don't really know what it is. I just guessed, seeing its name.
Do you know where to find them?
Not at all.
I see.
Velkion offered to take me to find a scarlet stone. I followed him. Oh yeah, this is logical, seeing the decor here.
Sometimes it's good to keep things simple.
Thanks for your help. Well, I have just about everything I need.
So, Erica, are you getting used to the Gardevel?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Are you sure?
Yes, why?
Some members of the guard came to tell me that you were fighting with Ezarel.
Oh, we aren't really fighting. It's a bit complicated. I caught Miko and the others talking about me. Ezarel, he wouldn't stop saying that I was stupid and that I was useless.
Oh,
But then the crystal appeared, so I couldn't talk to him about it, and they decided to have me pass this test tonight.
what? The crystal?
Yes, the crystal. In the Grand Hall.
You mean she appeared?
I can see that Kira was also in shock.
Holy black dog. Uh, sorry, I'm getting carried away. I have to go talk to Miko. Please excuse me.
Okay, no problem. Oh, Kira, wait.
Yes,
Do you know where I could find some golden cypress sap?
you can find some in the Cypress clearing. I would have taken you, but since Ikar is gone, I'm a bit busy.
Ikar? Who is Ikar? He left in a hurry, and without answering me. Cypress clearing. It must be outside HQ, right? Oh, this must be the cypress clearing. What's that noise? It's coming from my left. I should go see. No one is here. Oh, another circle of mushrooms. Even if the guys told me it's impossible for me to get back home using one, I still wanted to try. I sincerely hoped that they had lied to me. I found myself stepping in and out of the circle. It didn't seem to work, and even though I must have looked like an idiot, I kept trying.
Really, the next time, take notes.
Oh, someone is here.
Yeah, well, tell yourself that we are getting some fresh air. It's good for us. We might not be bringing back any fruit, but at least we had fun. Yeah, we still wasted a lot of time.
I didn't move a muscle, hoping they wouldn't see me.
Don't lead me to believe that you didn't have a nice time outside. Sure, it's not that, but... Ikar?
girl with scales looked at the girl with rabbit ears.
Oh, all right, I did have fun. See, you should go out more often. Uh,
The girl with the rabbit ears looked at me.
Eldarya? Yes? Who's that? Good question.
Shoot. Hey,
What are you doing here? And what are those clothes?
Oh no, not again. I'm Erica. I arrived here a little while ago and...
We've never seen you around here. What are you doing?
I'm looking for some golden sip.
Oh gosh, she's a human! You think so? Yeah, look, she's in a circle of mushrooms. She probably just arrived.
No, not at all.
We have to take her to Miko right away.
I already saw Miko.
Are we really going to bother her for that? It's the standard protocol for when you meet a human.
But I already saw her and...
Well, if you say so.
They don't care at all about what I'm saying. Here we go again. The whole ordeal I had gone through when I first arrived was happening again. I felt as if I was cursed. I gave in to following them so we could clear up this misunderstanding as quickly as possible.
Ikar, are you sure? Is she really a human? Yes, there is no doubt about it. You can't smell her? No, not really.
Eldarya turned towards me and looked me straight in the eye, then winked at me.
Well, she looks nice anyhow. You always are so weary. I'm not weary. It's just that I don't trust people. It's not the same. Being weary and not trusting people is basically the same. No way, it's not the same. No, it's the same. I don't agree. Ikar! Eldarya!
Don't intervene.
Well, come on, we should go see Miko.
You know, I'm really a human and she already saw me.
Sorry, we would prefer to check for ourselves. Plus, it'll reassure Ikar.
Reassure her?
To follow procedure.
We continued to walk until we entered HQ. I can't wait until this ordeal is over. Girls? But what are you doing back so soon?
Well, actually we weren't able to bring back much.
You couldn't bring anything back.
Well, I guess we sort of forgot to write down what to get. Miko, we thought we would remember everything.
So, you really didn't get anything?
Not exactly. Look, we brought you a flower.
She held out a pretty purple flower. Are you serious? What have you been doing all this time then?
You know, there were a bunch of companions in the forest. They were too cute, so we tried to pet one and...
I see. Miko looks helpless in front of the two girls.
I don't feel very well.
The girls looked at her, exasperated. Well, let's move on. What are you doing with Erica?
So you've already seen her?
That's what I've been trying to tell you since the beginning.
We ran into her. She was in the middle of a circle of mushrooms. I thought that We thought it best to bring her to you.
I looked at the rabbit. She didn't look well. Ikar, stop stressing. Go rest.
No, it's okay. I'll go work a bit.
The young rabbit girl left the room. Why was she so stressed?
Because it's Ikar.
Still.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
I hope. Erica, can you leave us, please? Uh, oh, yes, I can imagine you two have to talk. I left the room and headed towards the forest. Now I can look for that stupid sap. I backtracked where I had been to continue my search for the sap. Suddenly, I heard a noise on my right. Another noise? I found myself in front of a giant tree. Even with the noise, I wasn't scared by the idea of running into a wild creature. Not yet, at least. Something moved in a bush not far from me. I was less and less reassured by the situation. Ask if someone is there. Who's there? The noises in the bush got louder. Come out! I'm armed! And I won't hesitate to defend myself. I was completely surprised when the man that let me out of that cell came out from behind the bush. He pointed his finger to a hollow in the tree behind him. Then he told me, shh, again by putting a finger on his lips before disappearing. I leaned towards the tree and stretched out my arm to take what was inside. When I took my hand out, I was holding a little blue stone. Another piece of the grand crystal. I didn't know what to think about everything that was happening to me. The members of the Gardavel didn't seem to appreciate this man I had already ran into very much. I didn't really understand their conflict, but what I did know was that he was trying to help me. But why? I should keep this meeting a secret. I'm scared about what the others will think. I'll give them the crystal once the test is complete, just before I go home. But to do that, I have to find this golden cypress sap. Ah, here's some sap. I'm going to bring all of this to Ezarel. Ezarel is still reading. Here, I have everything. No, I still need a changeling eye. An eye? Ew. Oh, chill. It gives a great taste to the potion. Because I'm going to have to drink that mixture? Why not? Ah. That's not funny. Where can I find such an eye? I think that Caro has some in the drawers in the library. Okay, I'll go, but the next time, put all the ingredients on the list. Yeah, if I think to. I arrived in the library. After looking through the drawers, I didn't find anything that looked like an eye. I decided to go back and see Ezarel. Maybe Kara moved them. Ezarel, I'm sorry, but I didn't find any eyes in the drawers in the library. Oh, are you sure? Yes. Did you look everywhere? Yes, I even made quite a mess of Kara's things. I'll have to apologize. You're not saying anything? Ezarel, don't tell me that. How could I have believed you? I was wondering that too. It doesn't take much to make you laugh. Admit that it was funny. Searching through the library for nothing? Not really, no. I looked at Ezarel without saying another word. What? Nothing. Thinking about it, it was fair and square. However, please excuse me, I haven't finished preparing your test.
I can imagine you don't want me around.
Exactly. Okay, I understand. I'll come back later. I left the room. So, did Ezarel finish the test? No, he asked me to take a walk while waiting. Okay, are you nervous?
Not really. I mean, I am just a human.
True, I don't see what you could be otherwise. Are there lots of different creatures here? You have no idea.
I bet there are fairies then.
Yes, you can see them once in a while.
What happened to them?
I don't really know. They have become quite rare since the crystal was broken.
That's sad. But they haven't given any news?
Not really.
Oh.
Maybe you're a fairy too.
I don't think so.
We'll see.
So, human or not?
What?
The test. What did it reveal?
Oh, that. It's not ready yet. Ezarel told me to wait a bit more.
I would be really surprised if you turn out to be a fairy.
Really? Why?
You really smell like a human.
Icarus said the same thing.
She's back?
Yes, I saw her in the forest and...
I bet she took you straight to Miko.
Yeah. He rolled his eyes.
She's a funny girl.
I don't really know her that well. What is she exactly?
She's a brownie.
Where I come from, that's the name of a cake. What is it here?
A fairy species, and actually, you've already met one.
Who?
Guess?
Mary.
Yes. And what would you say I was?
I don't know. I'm scared of saying something crazy and hurting his feelings, or of looking like an idiot. It's strange, though. Ikar and Mary don't look alike.
There are several subspecies of brownies.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's you.
No way! I'm human!
I don't know. I haven't had the chance to get to know you more profoundly.
I looked away from him. I could feel my cheeks turning red. Oh! It's Miko and Jamon. I'm going to go see them.
Grrr.
Maybe another time would be better, actually.
Hey, Erica!
Oh, hi.
So, did you give them my gift?
Are you talking about the piece of crystal?
Yes.
Yes, I gave it to them.
So, what did they say?
They were surprised. And happy too.
Oh, good.
How is your companion?
Mom hatched it. Look, it's so cute.
Oh, too cute.
I named it Starlight.
Really? That's what my companion is called too.
I know.
A woman, probably Mary's mom, called for him and he ran away. I wonder how he knew my companion's name.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for the test to be ready.
Oh, Okay. Actually, what guard are you in?
The absinthe guard. And you?
I'm in the absinthe guard.
Like me.
You'll see, the guards are like a second family.
She does seem to get along with everyone. I'm actually not planning on staying.
Oh, why not?
I have to go back home to my family.
Oh, I understand.
I have responsibilities in my world.
You'll have them here too.
Yeah, but this isn't my home.
Maybe it is.
Caro, hi!
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. I'm just walking around while I wait for Ezarel to finish preparing the test.
Oh, are you worried?
Not really. It's impossible for the test to turn up positive.
Ha, who knows?
Really? You think it could happen?
In any case, rest assured, being human or fairy won't change who you are.
I guess. Thanks.
I just hope that Ezarel will stop bothering you. If he doesn't, he will see my true colors.
You would really dare to stand up to him?
Well, I, I... You should go. The test must be ready.
I'll go check. So, are you done? No, not yet. Okay.
You aren't too worried about the results?
No, not really.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm just a human.
If I were you, I wouldn't count my drifly eggs before they hatch.
Okay, if you say so.
Hmm.
She looks worried. Don't ask her anything. I don't know her very well. I think it's best if I'm not too curious. Well, see you later.
Wait, Erica!
Yes?
I wanted to apologize for earlier. It must have been very pleasant to have been confronted by Eldarya and I for no reason.
Oh, it's okay. So, are you done? Do you have another question in stock, or is that it? Sorry, sir. Are you finished? I prefer when you put it like that. Yes, I'm finished. What do I have to do? I mean, how do I take the test? A drop of blood? Do I have to blow into a device? Nothing very special. Just go find Miko for me. Why's that? I would just prefer her to be here so she can see that you are just a human. At least we agree on something. I live to look for Miko. She is surely in the crystal room. What do you need? Ezarel is going to have me take the test. He wants you to be there to see the results. Oh, well. Miko left her staff to Jamon and walked with me to the lab. When I arrived, Velkion and Never were already there. Now that everyone is here, I can prove to you all that I'm human. As if there was a doubt about that. She is human. For once, we completely agree. Ezarel, stop. So, what do I have to do? Give me your hand. I'm going to apply the mixture to it. If there is a reaction, it means you are a fairy. Since you're human, though, nothing will happen. Will it hurt? No, I don't think so. He applied the potion on the palm of my hand. I couldn't feel anything. How long does it take for the result to show? It's instantaneous, right? Usually, yeah. Do you do this test often? We've already welcomed a few humans in the past. What was the reaction? Nothing extraordinary. Okay. In any case, you would have already seen it if you were anything other than human. So, I'm definitely just a human? Absolutely. He turned towards Miko. So, my dear friend, you see, this girl is perfectly human. Mm. As I've said since the beginning, there is no trace of fairy blood in her. Is? Yet again, I'm right. What's going? My hand started burning. Literally. A green flame was burning strongly in my palm and died down as the potion evaporated. By reflex, I screamed, terrified by what was happening to me. Erica, are you alright? Yes, I think so. Are you hurt? No, not at all. I yelled so loudly. Now I feel ridiculous. I can't believe it. So, what were you saying? That you were right? That she isn't a fairy? Wait, what does this mean? They all looked at me in the most serious manner. You definitely have fairy blood in you. No way. The test is final. If the flame appears, it means you have fairy blood in you. No, it's false. It's not possible. I refuse to believe it. How could I be one of them? I had always lived in my world and I was just a normal girl. There must have been a mistake. After explaining to me that I couldn't retake the test, and that what happened was a chemical reaction to the mana in my body, I asked everyone to leave me alone to breathe. I needed to think about everything, to realize what just happened to me. I decided to get some fresh air in the garden.
Oh, Erica, are you alright?
Not really.
Oh, what's wrong? Did you lose your companion?
No, it's fine. I just got some bad news is all.
What's that?
I'm not human. Well, not entirely. I'm also part fairy.
You're like me then. That's great.
You think so?
Well, yes. That means you can stay here forever.
How can I explain to him that I don't want to stay here forever? Say, Mary, Starlight isn't with you?
No, I don't know where it is.
Don't tell me you lost your companion again.
Haha, he's with my mom. They went for a walk, but I saw a butterfly on a flower and...
You got lost?
Yes!
Do you want me to help you find them?
Yes, please. Finally, I found you.
You look out of breath.
Of course I am. I ran to catch up to you. I have little legs.
I'm smaller than you.
True. Well, how are you?
I don't really know. I'm a bit.
Disconcerted? Disoriented? Confused? Bewildered? Feeling out of place?
Are you going to list all the synonyms?
Sorry, but you look so distraught by the news. I'm just trying to understand.
Thanks. That's nice of you.
It's normal.
Please excuse me. I have to take Mary to find his mother.
She lost him again? They are definitely related.
Does this happen often?
Yes, she has had her head in the clouds quite a bit. But don't worry about that. I'll take care of Mary. You should go see Miko.
Why's that?
Now that we know you're a part of our world, in a way, she'll have some things to tell you.
What kind of things?
It's not my role to tell you.
I see. If Mary agrees, I'm okay with you taking him to his mother. With Mary's accord, Ikar left to take him to his mother. I had to go see Miko so she could tell me more about me? With this new information, I wasn't really sure who I was anymore. The reasons I arrived in this world, this positive fairy test result, which for me was more of a failure. I arrived in the room with all the doors and hesitated for a moment before entering the alchemy lab again. Turn around. We've been waiting for you. Oh! You scared me. Scared? Is that it? I didn't think you were behind me. I'm always where I'm least expected. I can see that. Come on, it's time. He set his hand on the lower part of my back and gently pushed me forwards. Miko was here. She looked at me quite sternly. Sorry, I had to get some air. I can understand that. Oh? We are all surprised that you are a fairy, so I can only imagine how you must feel. What's wrong? You're never going to believe me, but I found another piece of the crystal. What? I held out the piece of crystal so they could see. I found it in a hole, in a tree. How did you know it was there? It's complicated. You can tell us about it when you feel ready to do so. We have more important things to do. I didn't even see him come in the room. Miko, I just heard that this young girl has fairy blood in her veins. Who told you that? News travels fast here. Ikar. She can't help but spread gossip. But yes, it seems that Erica isn't completely human. I don't understand it myself. Aside from the color of her eyes, she is quite common. I wonder what type of Phalian being she is. I also wonder about how easily she has been finding pieces of the Grand Crystal. She hasn't found that many. 2 in a few hours. That's as much as the entire guard in a few weeks. Wait a moment. How do you not know what type of Phalian being I am? And actually, what is a Phalian being? A Phalian being is a hybrid. It's a being that is part human and part fairy. Okay, I see. You can't use my blood to figure out what type of being I am? No. Without a physical marker or a particular skill, it's very hard to determine a species. The fact that you are almost entirely human and that you've only lived with humans makes it even harder. We don't know Valkion's species, for example. Really? So you are a Phalian too? I've lived here my whole life. I'm more fairy than human. This situation is completely crazy. Were you adopted? No, my parents are my real parents, I think. Maybe one of your parents was adopted? I don't think so. Apparently, I look like one of my great-grandmothers. Well, then you must have a distant ancestor that was a fairy, which won't help us to determine who you are. Oh? How long do you think it will take to find out? If we find out. We'll talk about it another time, if you want. I nodded. I need to soak in all this information. Or rather, the lack of information. Of course, with everything that has happened, it's clear that we cannot let her leave. What? Without even paying attention to my reaction, Miko and the others gathered around the table. I felt so distraught about this situation. Even though I only wanted one thing, to go home, they they are basically forcing me to join their world. After a short conversation, during which Ezarel yet again tried to convince the others of my uselessness, they decided that I should stay in the Guard of El. I decided to try and get used to the idea of living among them. I would pretend to integrate into their world and take it all well. However, I decided to not lose sight of my ultimate goal of getting home, no matter the cost. No matter what I might have to do, I will return to my world. Since she is staying here, she will need a bedroom. Because I wouldn't have gotten one otherwise? There are cells available, if you wish. No thanks. She called Jamon and asked him to accompany me to my new room. Are you feeling better? Yeah, you could say that. If you want my opinion, we could have gone without your tantrum. Tantrum? You really think that was just a tantrum? If that wasn't one, I don't know what is. I give up. What is your problem with me? What problem? You! You are so unpleasant with me. I'm sick of it. When you thought I was just a human, okay. I let it slide. But now I'm going to be here for a while. You are going to have to put up with me whether you like it or not. I don't know. Make an effort. All right, chill. I'll make an effort. He left, a bit annoyed, but at least I feel better. So, where is my room? Straight ahead. Pink door. Undecorated. Okay. When I arrived in the room, I was completely shocked. No way! I must be dreaming. This has to be a joke. No joke. Standard room for new arrivals. I can't sleep here. There isn't even a mattress. If you work hard, you tired, and you sleep without mattress. Uh, I can't believe it. What is this room? I should have stayed in that cell, seeing this crummy place.